Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. DAVIDSTea just put up a recipe for flavored matcha soft serve ice cream. So you best believe I have to try it like immediately today. They suggested using blueberry or peach matcha, but you can use any flavored matcha. And since I wanted to make it ASAP, I'm using what I have, so I'm gonna do maple matcha. So the first thing it calls for is 5 matcha spoons of your flavored matcha. So I have a little bowl here. I'm just gonna scoop out 5 scoops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so we're gonna combine it with half a cup of heavy cream. Aren't these the cutest little measuring cups? Bought them around Valentine's Day, but I of course use them all year. So I'm gonna measure out half a cup. If you have a liquid measuring cup, you could just do this in your measuring cup and not have to like dirty a bowl. But it's a sad fact that I have not bought any liquid measuring cups since we moved into the apartment. So I'm just gonna use my cute little heart ones. Half a cup. Wow, this is thick. I never bake anymore, so I never like use heavy whipping cream. This is not a healthy treat, even though there's matcha in it. This is definitely ice cream. All right, now we stir that in. It doesn't say to heat the heavy cream, so I'm not sure how well the matcha is gonna combine, but it might be a good idea to like put it through a sifter, just so we don't have like weird chunks in our ice cream, because I hate when there's matcha chunks, even in just like a drink. So I can't imagine having like ice cream with matcha chunks. So I wanna whisk it really good, but I'm gonna be mindful that it might not all dissolve, but it says to whisk, it just says to stir until dissolved, but I'm gonna use the matcha whisk and do it properly. Alright, so it's a nice pretty green color, but I'm still seeing some chunks, so before we combine it with the actual like ice cream base, I'm gonna definitely like strain it through some mesh to make sure, because we don't want that. Okay, so now I have it all combined. I'm gonna set it to the side. We're going to use a hand mixer to mix the remainder of the heavy cream. So it calls for 1.5 cups for this part. I'm gonna use my half cup again. I can imagine that this would be so good with the peach matcha, but I mean, maple's gonna be awesome too. And then a cup. All right, and it says to whip until soft peaks form. I think I'm gonna go ahead and whip this up off camera because it's gonna shake the table with the mixer going. So I will show you how it looks once we have our soft peaks formed, so you know what to look for when you make it at home. Okay, so I believe we have some soft peaks. So it's like this, where when you put in the whisk, like it kind of holds its shape. And now we get to add our matcha mixture. I'm gonna use one of these to make sure we don't end up with chunks in our ice cream, so this should catch all the chunks. Alright, so we want to add it. Beautiful. Okay, so now to incorporate the matcha mixture, we're gonna whip it until stiff peaks form. So it'll be a little bit more, it'll like hold its shape a little better. So again, I'm gonna do this off camera so we don't have like the whole screen shaking or anything, but I'll show you when it's done. But yeah, I just added in the matcha. The mixture isn't all green yet, but once we're done with this, I think it's gonna be like a really pretty like pastel green. Okay, so we have beautiful pastel green whipped cream basically. Is it too soon to taste it? Because I kind of want to taste it. Oh my gosh, okay. It's good already. So now we're gonna add in some condensed milk. It didn't specify in the recipe whether we were using sweetened or unsweetened condensed milk. I decided to go for the sweetened because we're making ice cream, so it's meant to be sweet and we're not adding any sugar or anything. So I picked the sweetened. and we're just gonna fold in the entire can. So I'm gonna slowly add it and just kind of fold it right in with my spatula. I'm already like thinking this would have been so good if I got some like dark chocolate chips to fold in too, to like make it matcha chocolate chip or something. I don't know, maple matcha chocolate chip. That would have been so good. Or like the strawberry matcha, if you add like little freeze-dried strawberries to it. I really hope that the consistency really turns out nice and that this is a good recipe, because if it works, honestly, like the sky is the limit, because you can try it with every matcha, and I'd assume you could add really anything you like into it. But what I really want to know, after this is done, if I taste it and it's good, I wonder if you could make it with like a regular tea, like if you could use just any loose leaf tea that you want, because if you could make like so much good stuff, like so many good ice creams. Like imagine a s'mores chai ice cream. So I really have high hopes for this, and if all goes well, I'm definitely gonna experiment with some other kinds of tea. Okay, so we have our condensed milk all the way combined, and we have a really fluffy, beautiful mixture. I have this little baking dish thing that you can also, it's freezer safe. So I'm going to put my mixture in there, and it says to cover it when you put it in the freezer. And this is perfect because it comes, like it has like a cover that goes with it, so I don't have to waste any aluminum foil or anything like that. I can make a little bit less garbage, which is cool. So I'm just gonna pour it right into my pan. Oh my God, it's beautiful. What a beautiful color. When I was young, my family had an ice cream maker, and my dad went through this amazing phase where he was trying to make ice cream, and he would do like the best things. Like he would make pistachio ice cream, that was like their favorite, my mom and dad. And he would do like chocolate ice cream, chocolate chip. So, I mean, if I can start making ice cream, that would be so cool. That was like one of the best times in my childhood when my dad would like make ice cream. It was so fun. Okay, so we have our matcha ice cream mixture ready to freeze, and it says, yeah, just cover the mixture and freeze for at least 4 hours or overnight. So the next time you see me will be after dinner and later tonight, and we will give it a try. All right, I'm putting this in the freezer now, and I will see you guys in at least 4 hours. So I just took it out, and let's open it up and take a look. Wow. Check it out. It's like the prettiest little minty green color, and it looks pretty solid to me. So I have a cute little ice cream bowl and an ice cream scoop, so let's see how it scoops. Wow, it's set up pretty solid. Oh, okay, when I get in there, it's a little softer. Wow, oh, it looks like real ice cream. Oh. Oh my God, it looks so legit. Look at that. It really looks like real ice cream that you buy at the store. So it looks like the very bottom layer is not really set up. Like there's still, I don't know if it's easy to see, but there's still a little bit of like liquid in there. I did not expect the texture to look so much like ice cream. It's really amazing. Yeah, it looks and feels just like ice cream that you would buy at the grocery store. I need to make it look super cute because obviously gonna get some pictures. Okay. Look at that. It looks so legit. Like it looks like real ice cream. I'm so excited. And this made a pretty big portion. this is all I took out so far. So when my fiance gets home later, there's plenty for him to try, and maybe I can even bring some to my mom. Okay, so before it gets too melty, I better try it. Wow, like look at that. It looks so real to me. Like it looks so much like ice cream. I don't really know what I was expecting, but it looks so legit. Okay, ready? It tastes like ice cream. It has like the feel of ice cream. Now I will say though, that I do taste the condensed milk. I feel like the condensed milk is like the strongest flavor that I taste, and I don't really love that. But holy crap, it tastes like ice cream. I don't taste much of the matcha, but I can taste the maple, so I am tasting the flavor of the matcha, which is great. And just the consistency and the texture is so perfect. So I think if I were to try it again, I would use unsweetened condensed milk. I'd just use the regular one and not the sweetened, because then maybe it wouldn't have that taste. Like if you've ever tried condensed milk, you know that flavor, you know? But I'm literally so impressed at the texture. It's a little bit melting. It melted pretty quick. It was meant to be soft serve. Like the recipe was called like soft serve. I don't think I would call this soft serve though. It just reminds me of regular ice cream. Like if you go down the ice cream aisle at the store, I feel like if I didn't know that this was homemade, I would think that it was just from the store. But also, if I didn't make this myself, I'm not sure I would realize that it was matcha flavored. So if I make this again, maybe I'll add an extra scoop or two of matcha, or maybe I'll add the same amount of flavored matcha, but then amp it up with one little perfect scoop of a straight matcha. So it really gets that like grassiness and that green flavor really like locked in there. So you'll taste the flavor, but you'll taste also matcha. It came out really good and the consistency is great. So I think I'm gonna try it with some regular loose tea next. See, it's like starting to get melty, but like even so, it still really looks like ice cream. And that is so exciting to me. Okay, I'm gonna go like snuggle up on the couch and watch a Disney movie and enjoy the heck out of the rest of this ice cream. If you made it this far through the video, let me know in the comments below what your dream ice cream tea would be. Like, if you could try an ice cream that's the same flavor as any tea, what would you want to try? I hope you guys are having a great summer and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.